The butterfly effect is a fascinating idea that captures the imagination. It suggests that small actions can lead to significant consequences, often in ways we can't predict. This concept comes from chaos theory, a branch of mathematics focused on complex systems. Chaos theory explores how small changes in initial conditions can lead to vastly different outcomes. It's like how a tiny stream can eventually become a mighty river, or how a single seed can grow into a towering tree. Imagine a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil. This seemingly insignificant action could set off a chain of events. Could it cause a tornado in Texas? That's the essence of the butterfly effect. It's a metaphor for how small actions can have far-reaching consequences. It's not about actual butterflies and tornadoes. Instead, it's a way to understand the interconnectedness of our world. It's about how complex systems, whether natural or man-made, can be sensitive to initial conditions. The weather is one example. A tiny change in temperature or wind can lead to huge weather events like storms or heat waves. Meteorologists use this understanding to predict weather patterns, but even with advanced technology, it's still a challenge. This effect isn't limited to weather. It applies to everything around us, from ecosystems to economies. It shows how interconnected our world is. Small actions in one area can lead to significant changes in another. From ecosystems and economies to our own lives, small actions can have a ripple effect, leading to significant and often unexpected outcomes. Understanding the butterfly effect helps us appreciate the power of small actions and the importance of considering their potential impacts. History is full of examples of the butterfly effect, where small actions or events have led to significant and often unforeseen consequences. One famous example is the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914. This seemingly isolated event triggered a chain reaction that led to World War I, a conflict that reshaped the political landscape of Europe and had far-reaching effects on the entire world. The assassination set off a series of alliances and treaties that pulled multiple countries into a devastating war. Millions of lives were lost, and the aftermath of the war set the stage for future conflicts, including World War II. Another example is the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955. This pivotal event in the American civil rights movement began when Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white passenger on a segregated bus. Rosa Parks' act of defiance sparked a year-long boycott of the Montgomery bus system, led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The boycott brought national attention to the issue of racial segregation and led to a Supreme Court ruling that declared segregation on public buses unconstitutional. These events show how small actions can have a domino effect, leading to significant social and political change. The butterfly effect illustrates the interconnectedness of our world, where even minor actions can set off a series of events with profound consequences. They can set in motion a series of events that shape the course of history, reminding us that our actions, no matter how small, can have a lasting impact on the world around us. Think of a pond. Imagine its stillness, the calm surface reflecting the sky above. When you throw a pebble into it, it creates ripples that spread outward. Each ripple affects the water around it, creating a pattern of waves that travel far beyond the point of impact. The butterfly effect works similarly. A butterfly flapping its wings might seem insignificant, but it can set off a chain of events leading to significant changes in weather patterns. A small action can trigger a series of consequences that spread far and wide. Like a line of dominoes falling one after another, each action leads to another, creating a cascade of effects. For example, imagine you decide to bike to work instead of driving. This choice might seem small, but it has multiple benefits. This simple act can have a ripple effect. Not only do you save money on fuel, but you also reduce traffic congestion and lower your carbon emissions. You reduce your carbon footprint, improve your health, and enjoy the beauty of nature along the way, and might even inspire others to do the same. Your decision to bike could encourage friends, family, or even strangers to consider biking as well. These small actions may seem insignificant, but they contribute to a larger positive impact. Collectively, they can lead to healthier communities, cleaner environments, and a more sustainable future for everyone. The butterfly effect teaches us that our actions matter. Even the smallest choices can have a significant impact on the world around us. By understanding this concept, we can become more mindful of our actions. We can choose to focus on positive actions, knowing they can create a ripple effect of good. Let's embrace the power of the butterfly effect. Let's make conscious choices, knowing that even the smallest acts of kindness, courage, or creativity can make a world of difference.